Okay guys, so welcome back. Just going to do a quick mic check. Yep, we're good. So this is the second race that we've had today in GTS. It's with Division 2. We have got 14 drivers lined up for today's race. This is going to be an absolutely great race. It's the wet rain around Spa, 14 laps, 40 minutes. Probably anything can happen. We've got two Gwen's boys starting in first and second. Let's hope they can get away well. We are just waiting for the lights now. Let's see how they get away. Yeah, that's the green lights, and we are away. Now it looks like one of the BMWs is pulled right away. That's the Spa-Francorchamps amateur team, and one of the Gwen's boys has spun. I'm not sure who that is. Is it almost not a Gwen's boys? It's someone else, but Markov is currently leading into turn 1. Let's see if they can keep it clean. They can. Markov spinning a little bit, and Rubs has the lead. Our MVP from last season currently has the lead. So, well done there. Now, let's see what's going on a little bit further down. Rubs has pulled away. He's about second ahead. Markov's got a few cars behind him. Havoc is currently in third. A little bit of contact there between him and Pitch. They need to keep their head cool. Pitch is going to cut the corner there, and he may even hit the wall if he's not careful. Where is he? He's just come back on track. Thankfully, it wasn't in anyone's way. Tom's cut straight across the track. Pitch has now hit the wall. I think that was contact with Tom. Absolutely crazy, sparks flying everywhere. Oh my goodness. Now we're definitely going to watch a replay of that, as Pitch now has engine damage. He needs to limp his car all the way back to the track, but we're going to jump back up to the race leader and see how he is getting on. Sorry, there's so much going on here. We have 3 of Gwen's boys in first, second and third right now. Doc Coop in the Porsche, that's one of the Tag Heuer sister teams, in 4th place currently, and Fifi in the Spa-Francorchamps amateur team in 5th place. He's just been taken, actually. It's Bounty now up to 5th place. AJ's moved up to 6th as well. A lot of all, there's 3 of the same team there going side by side. They need to be careful, make sure there's no contact there, as AJ and Fifi are still side by side. AJ's now claimed the track position as they go through turn 10 and 11. It's really easy to go wide here, but thankfully they are keeping it contactless and free of damage, so good job. Now back up to the race leader, currently 5 seconds ahead. He's doing something right as Havoc overtakes Markov to claim 2nd place. He's going to be hunting down Rubs now, and Markov currently in 3rd place is getting challenged by Doc Coop. They need to keep it clean. This division is very prone to contact, very prone to drama. Let's hope they can keep it clean and have fair racing as they just come through turn 12 and 13 right now. They're looking okay so far. Doc Coop's looking around the outside, having a little bit of a sneak peek, but Markov is going to reclaim that racing line, and he's going to hug that corner in the apex at turn 14 to make sure there's no one looking down the inside for a dive bomb. And he's got it. He's still got 3rd place for now. He needs to keep it clean, avoid that curb because it will make you spin. And Rubs has still got a 2-second lead. He's getting a little bit choppy as he comes out of turn 15 there, but he's back to racing speed, and Havoc is going to take advantage of that very soon. Now, going all the way back down the field, we've got Pitch Black in 13th place. He's still got that engine damage, as you can see. We do have heavy damage on, and he is going to have to come into the pits, otherwise he's going to be limping around for the rest of this race, but only on lap 1, remember. Rubs has gone a little bit wide there. He may get a penalty. Let's wait and see if he gets one, and Havoc has now closed that gap down to just 2 seconds flat. He is coming for him. Now, down in 4th place, we've got Doc Coop, and we've got the Super Bounty Spa-Francorchamps AM team in 5th place, hunting down Doc Coop. He's just 6/10 behind right now. We could see a move very soon, possibly on the Camel Straight as they go through Eau Rouge. That would be a very nice place to get the overtake done. Let's see if he can do it. He's looking a bit far away, and we've got Markov looking down the inside of Havoc. Is that? Let's hope they can keep it clean. Markov is looking to take advantage of Havoc here, but they need this team needs to sort it out before Doc Coop gets there. Doc Coop is one of the Tag Heuer Phoenix Race Lab cars, and he's looking to take advantage of it, as he is, as Havoc drops down to 4th place now, as he was involved in a little bit of a battle with Markov. Now let's see if Super Bounty can take advantage of this, as they are coming up through Eau Rouge now, through turns 2 and 3. You cannot take it flat out in these cars, especially not in the rain. And now Bounty is trying to make a move on Doc Coop. Now, I'm going to quickly check that lap bonnet incident now, just to see what happened. See if I can quickly find, where is he? Pitch Black is in 4th place. I'm going to have to replay that again because I just missed it there. Sorry, guys. So, here comes Pitch Black. He's going up through Eau Rouge. He goes off track. Tom comes back on track. Oh, and it's Tom. I think Tom wipes out Pitch Black there. That's what happens. And then he rejoins the track a little bit unsafely as well. That is not good racing there. Oh my goodness. Now, let's get back to racing. And let's see what the current lead is. So, oh, Havoc's reclaimed second place there. Let's see if we can see what happened there. I might have missed it again. Sorry, boys. No, I have missed it. So I'll jump back to the live feed and see how he gets on. Back down to third place now. I've just missed it again as Pitch Black is in first place. No, there's a mistake there. Okay, there's definitely a mistake. He's in the pits. And he's still on lap 1. There we go. He's back down in last. Oh, he's having a bit of a glitch. Pitch. Someone needs to tell him that he can't come into the pits because he's been cutting corners. He needs to complete an entire lap before he can come into the pits, I think. Yes. Hopefully he'll realise and he won't have that problem that happened to Vilsec in Mount Panorama, I think, last season. He just kept going into the pits. He needs to complete a full lap, so he can't come in this lap if... Oh, no, he can't come in at all this lap, actually. He needs to do another one. Very unfortunate for him, but the race leader is currently almost 4 seconds ahead as Havoc has got AJ behind him now. AJ, we know he's one of our champions at OFR. He is a F1 champion. This is his first season, and he was a race winner on his debut in GTS last week in Suzuka. Now, he's a fast driver. He's very quick in the rain as well. I think he's gotten a lot of practice this weekend too. He missed the F1 race. Rumour has it he was practicing for GTS because he's dropped off a bit of pace. I don't know, that's just a rumour. But yeah, he's fighting for wins now in GTS, which is great to see. It's always great to see one of our longest drivers, best drivers, fastest drivers battling for wins. And oh, Havoc makes a bit of a mistake there, and AJ's now looking down the inside. There's a little bit of contact between these two. Havoc almost spins. Havoc does. He needs to keep it clean as he's pulling away though, so he doesn't spin again. He has done that, and yeah, he's back down in 5th place now. I don't think he's going to be happy with that. Now let's see what happened there. Now let's have a look. Let's go down to AJ and watch his onboard. I'm not sure why it's backwards. There we go. Oh, looks like AJ was shoving him a bit there. Let's just go back again just to make sure. Now we've got his hood cam. So AJ's... Okay, I need to go back a bit further. Sorry guys about this replay thing. It seems to be a little bit buggy. So Havoc sliding as they go through the bus stop chicane. Now AJ's looking down the inside, and he... Well, there's definitely a racing incident there. We need to look at that. I'm sure we'll get a stewards report later on. But back to the race now. Rubs is still 5.6 seconds ahead, and now AJ is 3.4 seconds ahead of Prime Ape, one of the new drivers in the Tag Her Phoenix Race Lab sister teams. I can't remember the exact name of it, but yeah. Now, he's 3 seconds behind AJ. Is AJ catching Rubs? We'll keep an eye on the gap. It's 5.8 seconds. I am going to go a little bit further down because it looks like we've got a bit of drama going on as the driver is spinning out of control there as Doc Coop goes past him. Let's see if we can figure out what happened to him there. Jump back to the replay as we see him almost spinning again. So he's coming down the straight, coming up to turns 5 and 6. He's overtaken him pretty well. He had a huge amount of speed there. He comes into the turn, a little bit of contact between him and Havoc, nothing too serious. Oh, and it's Doc Coop who slides into him. I think Doc Coop understeers into him, and that causes the driver to spin. Thankfully, he's got absolutely 0 damage, so he should be able to keep that position if he managed to keep it away from Markov. Yes, he did. And he's now down in 7th place. Now, the gap is 6.9 seconds. Rubs is definitely pulling away. This is definitely some fantastic racing from Rubs, our MVP, our current MVP over in OFR. He's doing a pretty decent job. This is his first race of the season as well because he missed last week's race due to some celebrations that he was having with his friends and family. Let's hope he wasn't breaking any lockdown rules. But we've got another driver off there. Who is it? It's the driver again, spinning. Let's see what happened this time. So where are they? It looks like they're going round turn 10 and 11. He's right behind. He gets a bit of oversteer. He gets it's more of a tank slapper actually. He loses the rear and goes straight into the wall. Still no damage whatsoever on his car. So Rubs is now... We've lost the timing screen. What's going on here? Oh, it's because we're in the replay, of course. Rubs is 6.3, so AJ's caught him by 7/10 this lap alone. And Prime Ape is also catching the back of Rubs as well, as Havoc is now battling for 4th place. A little bit of a lonely race so far. I don't think Doc Coop has what it takes to catch up to him for now, but Havoc is definitely going to want to get that position back, as we're seeing a few drivers get a little bit sloppy through turn 1. It looks like they were just fighting the rear of that car, trying to keep the traction there. But Rubs is still 6.6 seconds ahead for now. Now let's jump down a little bit further back as we watch Tim currently battling with Fifi in 11th and 12th place. Fifi just 9/10 behind in that Spinorama amateur team there. He's looking okay. Just want to give a shout out to Phil, Ash, Pitch Black, Jan, Max. We've got Leaker here as well. Always saying Bounty needed to restart the wheel. That's not good. Platypus and Ash as well. Now, I am going to quickly just... let me just quickly see if I can get Rod in. So Fifi going a little bit wide there as he's battling that Volkswagen Beetle of Tim. A new team, sorry, I need to point that out as well. We've got a brand new team, Capri-Sun Racing, I believe it's called. They're in the Volkswagen Beetle, and this is their debut race. Apparently they're really quick drivers, really nice, clean drivers. We've seen them racing very fair and racing very clean in Formula 1. Let's hope they can bring that over to GTS as well. But they are a brand new team. It's very great to see another team here. And because Rod and Pollux moved up to Division 1, we had a space open for another team, a 5th team in Division 2, and that's why they are here. So absolutely fantastic to have them all here. Now I'm going to jump back up to the race leader just to check that gap. It's come down to 5.8 seconds now. We're only on lap 4, 10 laps to go. AJ is actually catching Rubs right now, but also if you look at the gap between AJ and Prime 8 being in the Tagawa Phoenix Race Lab, I can't get the name right, he is also gaining on AJ as well. He's now only 1.6 seconds behind, so before AJ actually catches Rubs, we may see another battle on our hands between this new driver and one of our MVPs and champions, AJ. Let's see if this unfolds to anything. Havoc having a bit of a lonely race right now, 6 seconds behind Prime 8, but as we know, it's really easy to make a mistake around here. And someone's asking, is Tom racing on the softs? No. Oh, we've got Fifi in the wall. I caught that right at the right time. Let's see what happened there. And I'll quickly find Tom as well to see what happened. So, Fifi is coming down the first straight, I suppose, into the chicane at turns 5 and 6. He just loses... Oh, there's another car there. Is it Tom? Is that what just happened? Let's just watch the replay from Tom's perspective and see if it was. So it looks like Tom's been reset to track and he's ghosting. And then, well, Fifi hits him there. Really unfortunate. But Tom is on the soft tyre. What is Tom doing on the soft tyre? That's interesting. That is very, very interesting. He's all the way down in 12th place right now, and he is going to struggle to get round this track right now. Now, I'm going to jump back up to the race leader because look at that. The gap has dropped down to 2.2 seconds now. Rubs must have made a bit of a mistake there, but he has got better tyre wear than AJ currently, and he's got a little bit more fuel as well, so he might be able to go an extra lap. We've got Max Van Dam saying, luckily Capri-Sun Racing got Tim because he will bring the points home. Well, let's hope he does. And let's look at the gap between AJ and Prime 8. Oh, it's actually increased a little bit. AJ's pulled away by 7/10. It's now 1.9 seconds. So AJ's doing a pretty decent job. He's looking for that second consecutive race win here in GTS. Let's see if he can do it. Jan's saying that Tom has setup problems apparently. And is Tom going to come into the pits? Oh my gosh, he's only at turn 10 and 11 right now. He's got front bumper and front wheel assembly damage. Again, not sure if that's suspension, if it's a track wad, if it's a roll bar, who knows what it is, but he is struggling a lot on these soft tyres right now. Very, very painful. He's about to get lapped as well. That's how hard it is. Wet race, slick tyres, not a good combination. Now, Rubs is now getting challenged for first place. He's only 2/10 ahead and he has an 8/10 of a second penalty. AJ is now looking down the inside as they get up to turn 10 and 11. Let's hope they can keep it clean. There's no contact so far. They're going side by side and AJ's edged him out slightly and AJ's taken it. AJ has got the race lead. First place, 5/10 ahead already, and now Rubs is going to start to struggle as he is going basically right behind. Let's actually look at the onboard and see how hard the visibility is. It's not as bad as it is in Formula 1, thankfully. You can still see a fair bit of the track and what's going on ahead of you. Hardly any splash whatsoever. But she is struggling a fair bit. You can see that quite clearly from the onboard right now. And he's now got Prime 8 just 3/10 behind him. I think Havoc's going to catch up to these guys too. He is 8 seconds behind, but Rubs, something seems to be going on with him right now. As Prime 8's looking down the inside, Rubs is braking a little bit later to reclaim that racing line. A little bit of tank stopper from both these drivers here. Prime 8 gets onto the grass there, and that's going to slow him down a little bit as well. He needs to get that muck off his tyres if he wants to regain traction. And so Rubs is serving a bit of his penalty now as well. Yeah, we got confirmation that it was actually a pit stop problem with Tom. Let's jump down to him and see if he's finally got those... No, he's still on the soft tyres. He's still as pitch black leaves. So let's see if Tom can get into the pits now, and let's see if he puts those wet tyres on. You can see he's doing a very good job staying out of the way of everyone here. Oh, he's not put himself in a good position to get into the pit lane here. And he's... Oh, no, he might... Let's hope he can pit it. It might teleport him back to the track. He's struggling so much to get into the pit lane. And he is in, finally. Let's hope he gets those wet tyres on. Now, AJ is now 3 seconds ahead of Rubs. Rubs has pulled away slightly from Primate, 1.4 seconds. Havoc has closed the gap down to 6.6 seconds now, so he is gaining on Primate currently, and he's pulled away 15 seconds from Doc Coop as well. What a very interesting race so far. Now, let's check on Tom to make sure he does put on the right tyres this time. I think they are just fixing the issues that he had with his front right wheel assembly and his front bumper. I'm not sure what they're doing now, actually. He's refueled all the way, and he's just stationary. What is going on? And now he's refueling, and now he pulls away. That was very odd. But it's still saying he's on the soft tyres. Has he just put the soft tyres back on? And has he just left the race? I think he's just left the race. Wow. Yep, Lika saying in the chat that training camp is definitely paying off. AJ is doing an absolutely phenomenal job, but look, he's made a mistake, and here comes Robs! He reclaimed... What happened to AJ? He's not got any damage whatsoever. Let me quickly just save the replay option and see what happened there, as Prime Ape is making a move on AJ now as well, as they go through turn 10 and 11. I must have been sleeping. AJ's definitely been caught napping, and I think I have as well. He's battling now for second place from Prime Ape as Rubs reclaims the lead. I'm not going to jump to the replay just yet, but something's happened. They're just getting through turns 13, coming up to 14 now. Not a very nice part of the track to do a dive bomb, but AJ has reclaimed that position. Rubs is starting to spin slightly, and Rubs is down in third place as he gets a little bit of oversteer, loses the rear as he gets through turn 14, and now Primeape is battling AJ for first place. Let's see if any of them can do anything with the slipstream here. It's going to be difficult because the track is so slippery. They're just coming through these really fast left-handers, almost full speed if it was a dry track at least, but you do have to lift when you are on a wet track with these wet tyres on. Primeape is going to maybe look down the inside. Rubs has got a little bit wide there. He's having to overcorrect slightly. He's lost out on a few tenths there. Now Primate's looking on the inside. Is he going to be able to outbrake him? No, he is not, as we see a huge amount of flames come out of the side exhaust of AJ's car there. And AJ's in the pits. AJ is pitting. Now, let's jump back to the replay now and see what happened. So AJ was in first place. He's going through turn 9, and he just goes so wide there. The track slows you down so much, or the boundaries of the track rather slow you down so much when you hit them, and that's what happened there. That's where AJ lost the lead, and he is in the pits now. He didn't get any damage whatsoever, but he is pitting on lap 6. That means he's going to have to go a mighty 12 laps on these tyres that he's putting on now. I wonder why. That was a beautiful view of the grass there, but AJ is now out of the pits, and... Is there a bug? It's saying AJ's not changed his tyres. Is that even possible? Has AJ just kept the same worn wet tyres on? I know in F1 you're not allowed to go into the pits without changing your tyres, but in GTS, maybe not. Now, is this a strategy thing? Has he kept those tyres on because they probably have a bit more temperature in them and they're easier to turn on? I don't know, but Platypus is saying that the skip tyres is an option, but was that a mistake from AJ, or does he just want the warmth in those tyres? Lika, would be great to get some word from you to know what's going on. Has AJ made a mistake? Is his career over? We don't know. But Primeape is currently leading 3.8 seconds from Rubs, and now Rubs is going to get challenged from Havoc pretty soon as well in that Victoria's Secret... no affiliation with the real Victoria's Secret, of course. With that Victoria's Secret Gwen's Boys AMG livery looking absolutely beautiful. Lika saying that he can't say just yet. I think that is a very coded message, or obvious message, so to speak, sorry, that AJ has definitely made a mistake there, coming out on worn, wet tyres. He is only 4 seconds behind Havoc, but because these don't wear so much, they are only at about 15-20% after 7 laps. That means they're only going to be at around 30% once he gets to the end of the race. Is he going to be losing out there? We do not know. Okay, Lika's saying no mistakes. Lika is saying no mistakes. Oh, well, let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. The tyre change itself is only around 3 seconds, I think. So, I mean, was it worth it? Was it worth it, Lika? Mr. Team Captain, we want to know. Give us more information. Now, back to the race lead. Primeape has pulled away 6.2 seconds from Rubs right now. What a very exciting race. It's a shame that VR couldn't make it today, because I know he would have made this race even more entertaining than it is right now. He is definitely a spectacle to see on track, and look how close these teammates are getting now. They are in a party together, but Gwen's Boys is definitely not a team for team orders. These guys will want to take it out on track as Rubs comes into the pits. Now, is Havoc going to follow? Yes, he is. Both of these drivers in the pits right now. Let's see who can get out ahead. Primeape's in as well. Now, as they're in the pits, we're going to jump all the way down to 11th place and see how Fifi's getting on there. He's looking okay. Oh, he's got front bumper damage, and he's got a front wheel assembly damage as well. It doesn't look like it's affecting him too much as Tom has left the room. And he's... Wow, Fifi's just straight up cut the chicane. Okay, that's one way to do it. Let's jump down to 10th place now at 10. Tim, sorry, not 10. In that new Capri-Sun Racing team. Very, very beautiful livery there. The LED lights on the rear of that Volkswagen do look very pleasing, actually. Did a really good job. It looks almost similar to the Bock & Cause Beetle, similar livery style, obviously a different colour scheme, but similar aspects. Now let's jump up to Markev, who's the third driver for the Gwen's Boys right now, currently down in 9th place, picking up 2 points for his team. He's looking pretty stable as well. He's just pitted, of course, you can see that because he's got fresh tyres on. And there we go. We got confirmation from Spinorama team captain Likala. They're having a bit of finance problems, and they didn't change wheels to save on those expensive tyres. We know they're about $2 a pop, and they're looking to save some money there. So there we go. It was a finance thing. Yeah, coronavirus has unfortunately caused a lot of redundancies, a lot of job losses, and they're just looking to save some money. Fair enough. Now, Bounty, who raced in D1, he was on his second race right now, currently has a 0.5 of a second penalty, and he's currently chasing down Doc Coop just 3 seconds behind as they're going down the camera straight right now. Can he do anything before he gets to turn 5 and 6? I think he can. He's trying to outbrake him. He's on the inside line as he's going into the entry of turn 5 right now. He is ghosting though. Let's hope he doesn't unghost as these cars are inside each other right now. He comes out behind, but he's going to make a move very soon. Let's see if he can do it at the hairpin at turn 8. Let's see if he can do a move that Castle has now trademarked as his own. Let's see if he can make it down the inside. No, he's not. He's staying behind. He's not going to be able to do it just yet. He's playing the safe game for now. He's going to wait for Doc Coop to make another move. Now, there's a lot of action going up ahead. As you can see, 4th and 3rd, Rubs and Havoc are still battling out on track right now. Like I said, there are absolutely 0 team orders. Now, I know I am affiliated with this team. I think I'm the team captain, not entirely sure. But look at Rubs sliding through there, and Havoc's going to take it. Havoc is now taking 3rd place as Rubs comes back to the track. Now, Rubs, the MVP, is... I didn't want to say this on the stream, but I think it's okay just to not seem biased at all. Rubs is actually fighting for his seat right now. There's a little bit going on in Gwen's Boys where Rubs has said some really dangerous things over the past few days, and if he doesn't finish in the top 5 today, he is going to be losing his seat. Now, Rubs doesn't actually know about this, and he's going to know about this if he finishes outside the top 5. If he does finish in the top 5, it's up to you guys if you want to tell him or not to watch the stream, but he is fighting for his seat right now. I know it seems bad to announce this on the stream, but this is what the team wanted. Now, moving back up to Primeape, who is trying to chase down AJ right now. Battle for 1st place is still on. AJ on those 25% worn rear tyres, 5% front wet tyres as well. I think he has definitely made a mistake. Lika, this is definitely not worth the money-saving strategy that you think you have. AJ is struggling. Those wet rear tyres are overheating, it seems, and he is not able to pull out of these corners as fast as Primeape right now. Primeape in the tag here, Vermilion Racing, Race Lab, Watch team, don't know what it's called, is now looking down the inside as they go into turn 5. Is he going to be able to outbrake him? No! AJ is very late on the brakes and still manages to hit that apex, drifting round turn 5 and tucking on the inside in turn 6 there. First class driving, almost reminiscent of Racer Tay there. We know how much fun he had in the previous race, and this race is coming alive! Battle for 1st place here. I hope you guys are as entertained as I am right now as we reach 70 comments. Thanks, guys. Make sure you like the stream as well. Really help out OFR if you do that. Now, we've got someone spinning at the chicane. No, it's not spinning. They're just going through the chicane there. And it looks like everyone else is pretty settled now. So let's jump down to Havoc and see how he's getting on in 3rd place. He's 10 seconds behind Prime Rape. I think 1st or 2nd is out of his reach right now, but a definite podium is there for him. Rubs, who is in 4th place, who led about 6 or 7 laps of this race, is currently down in 4th. He is only 2 places out of his eventual demotion. Castle saying that OFR doesn't make any drama, I'll do it myself. Hey man, and look, there was a long discussion and there were some words were traded, some dangerous words were traded here and there, and that's all I want to say about the matter. But if you guys want to know, you know, who is pushing this I suppose test for Rubs, it's actually VJ, otherwise known as VR. He definitely wants to claim Rubs' seat because he just thinks he's a faster driver, both in GTS and F1 apparently. There's a lot of drama going on in the private Discord channel between VJ, VR and Rubs right now. Hopefully this race will sort it all out, but Rubs may be looking for a new team, and you can see he's a 4th place driver, so maybe someone can pick him up. So Santi saying Robot has an issue with making people drive for their seats. Oh, Santi, better slow down there, boy. Better slow down. There was a little bit going on in his team Penguin Racing in Formula 1, but it seems like everything is settled there. Dust has settled. Popcorn has been put back in the cupboard for now, but we'll have to wait and see. But it looks like those teams are secure for now. And we've got a shout out for Martin Bananas too for Corvo West. Let's see how Martin Bananas is getting on. We haven't seen much of him so far, but absolutely beautiful livery. First thing I want to say, you can see the OFR logo shining against that silver, or maybe a gunmetal grey, I'm not quite sure, but what a fantastic livery we have there as well. Jan saying, Castle Racing, now we know why Tagawa always rejected an official 5th driver. And Ash saying Martin is actually our top driver as well. So there you go. Martin's looking very stable on track right now. You can see how much he has got in, he is come accustomed to that rear of his car. He's keeping it stuck to the track there. It's almost as if they're going hand in hand right now. A lot of other drivers looking like they're struggling to keep the rear in place, but Martin is doing an absolutely fantastic job as he gets through turn 1. Just look at that traction he has coming out of it. He's being so tentative on the throttle, and he's just pulling away as if he has some super traction control. He's doing a very good job there. Well done, Martin. Now back up to the race leader, AJ, 1 second ahead of Prime Ape. Lika, we need to know what's going on. Is AJ struggling with his tyre wear? Please let us know. We need to know. Santi saying, you lose your seat, you lose your seat, everyone loses their seat. Well, maybe at Penguin Racing, but definitely not anywhere else, apart from Gwen's boys, of course. But Havoc is having a pretty decent race in 3rd place as well. Now, let's move back down, see how Fifi's getting on. He's currently in 11th place. He's letting some of the lapped cars... well, he is the lapped car, sorry. He's letting the front runners ahead. That's Martin Bananas there. And you can see he's actually got a lot of damage too. He has engine damage, terminal damage it looks like as well. He needs to come to the pit soon, and he has both wheels damaged and the front bumper as well. He is struggling a lot here, not getting on too well in the rain, we can see. But next week should be a decent race as well. Let's just quickly check the calendar and see what we have next week. Just going to go to our website quickly, onlineformularacing.co.uk. Quick plug, bet you like that one. We are in Brazil next week, and that is actually one of Fifi's favourite tracks as well. So if there's no rain, expect a top 5 finish. Or apparently, Lika has said behind closed doors, Fifi's going to be losing his seat as well. Moving on. Now, AJ, let's look at the gap. It's now 8/10. It's below 1 second. It is all kicking off again. Primate wants that 1st place. I think this is his debut race. If he can get the win from AJ, it's going to be one for the record books, because we know how fast AJ is, and to knock one of our MVPs and one of our OFR champions off from 1st place is a great achievement. Let's see if Primate can do it, as we see here a little bit of a lock-up there, and flames shoot out the side of AJ's car with the double-side exhaust there. Absolutely fantastic to see. Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean. Castle saying, can't tell Robot anything or he's going to spin it on stream. Hey man, when you join the Discord server, you all agree to have all of your drama put out in commentary. That's just the rule. OFR does not like drama, so we just like to get everything out in the open so no one can talk behind each other's back. We do not tolerate drama here. As we see Primate take the lead of the race into, outside of turn 1, sorry, and he's going to lead as they go through a rouge here as well. I am going to save that replay there so we can watch it a little bit after. Primate cutting the corner slightly there, AJ lifting as he goes through turn 3 and 4, and he is now fighting the rear of the car again, trying to regain that traction to stay within the tow, but he has taken the lead. So let's quickly watch that and see what happens. So as they were coming out of turn 1, AJ just got a little bit scruffy and Primate was probably earlier on the throttle. Side by side as they're going up to turn 2, Primate simply has the racing line. It's that simple. He's got it. Now they've got a back marker and Tim in front of them. He has got out of the way, so good job there, Tim. You should give people a lesson on how to respect blue flags, especially in Formula 1. I'm kidding, of course. And AJ is now 6/10 behind again. So we're going to jump down to Havoc and Rubs just to see the gap there. It's still 10 and 11 seconds in front of Havoc and behind him. Jump down to Superbound to see how he's getting on. He's currently getting a solid 10 points for his team, but look how close Martin Bananas has, well, look how quick he's gained on him, I should say. 1.9 seconds. That gap was around 4 seconds before, actually. Pingu, I promise, I am not trying to make anyone mad. It's not just within Gwen's boys, it's not just within Spinorama or Penguin Racing. We're even seeing it in Tag Her, because, I mean, Jan's been kicked out of his seat too. Ready Shaven, Shady Raven, I forgot what his name is. He has actually, you know, taken Jan's spot there. Sorry, had a bit of a Freudian slip there. I'm going to jump back up to the race lead just to change topic and see how far ahead he is. 1.4 seconds. He's pulling away from AJ. Actually, I think he secured this race win so far. There's 4 laps left, including this one: 11, 12, 13, and 14. And it looks like he's going to get his first win as well. Now, I'm jumping down to Super Bounty again just to see. He's managed to pull away 2.8 seconds now, so he's gained 1.7 seconds in the last few corners from Martin Bananas. Not seen much of O the Driver O. He did race in Division 1, I believe, and he's doing his second race just like Super Bounty is, so let's stick with him for a while and see how he's getting on. Again, beautiful livery in the Toyota there. He's not looking as in tune with his car as Martin Bananas was, but still solid performance by him today. It's great to see these new drivers in OFR doing a hell of a job. You know, proving themselves first of all, but also making it very entertaining. You know, it's really hard to control these Group 3 cars in the rain, and they are doing a very professional and decent job of it, so congratulations. Yeah, Ash pointing that out as well. He is driving very well. Top driver he is. He is indeed. Going down to Doc Coop now, who's one of the second drivers in that Tag Heuer Phoenix Race Lab Systems Mechanical Watch, blah, blah, blah. In 8th place currently. His fastest lap is a 2:51.4, which he did on lap 8, and that is saying something because the fastest lap in D1 was a 1:42, was it not, by Racer Day? Big difference between these D2 and D1 drivers. Let's just quickly check what Primate's fastest lap is. It's a 2:47, so that's a 5-second difference. Now, of course, Racer Tay was just on a completely different level today, and every corner he was just having complete fun in that car, so he is particularly tuned to race in the rain, of course. But 5-second gap between D1 and D2 there, that's quite something, I would say. Quite something indeed. Now, looking down to AJ, he's dropped down 7 seconds now, and Havoc has gained 2 seconds on AJ. AJ's got front aero damage, and his rears are about 30% right now as well. So I know there's only 2.5 laps left of this race, but could Havoc gain 7.7 seconds within the last 2.5 laps? We'll have to wait and see. Oh, we've got a driver off. Who is that? It looks like it could be a back marker. Oh, it's Fifi. He's got more damage. He needs to come into the pits again. Very unfortunate for Fifi there. He's not doing well in the rain, unfortunately. Corvo who? That's a good one, Castle. Gap's increasing again. Primate has pulled away from AJ slightly. The gap's staying pretty stable between Havoc and AJ right now. Look at Havoc's tyres compared to AJ's. Havoc's on about 5% wear. AJ's on about 35. Leaker, we need to know what's going on. We've got another rumour coming in. Santi, Pingu, we do not like rumours at OFR. You need to stop with this. But he said he's heard a rumour that Showcrime is going to take the D1 seat belonging to AJ after AJ's decided to focus on the GTS League. That's very interesting again. Wow. Poor Honda. That's all I'll say. Poor Honda. Enough said. Going back down to 7th place, Martin Bananas. He's currently 22 seconds behind over the driver right now, and he's got terminal damage all down the left side, front rear of his car. He must have hit a wall square on, and he's going to have to come into the pits now. It seems I'm cursing everyone right now, as we see Rod. Yeah, Rod, first of all, really, really sorry about the whole commentary thing today. It turns out there was space because 2 drivers have dropped out, but next week, we'll definitely get you in the commentary spot again. You did an absolutely amazing job with Astro. It would be great if we could have both of you back in commentary next week. We really appreciate what you do, and you had an absolutely amazing race as well, so good job there. Now, going back up to the race leader, 11 seconds, he's pulled away again. And look at Havoc taking away 5.3 seconds. Can someone please get in contact with Likala so we can know what's going on with AJ? AJ's got front aero damage too! He's come into contact with a wall somewhere, and he has got damage. And Havoc can smell his fumes. He is 4.8 seconds now. He's got 2 laps to do it. Will he be able to? I don't know. I do not know. But those rear of the AJs are going to affect his speed coming out of the corners so much here. Lika saying it was not a wall, Robot. But Lika, tell me who it was. I need to know who it was. I'm crossing my fingers, hoping it was not a back marker. We'll have to wait and see. Was it Primate? I think he's a bit too far behind Primate for it to be that. Oh, Lika's saying he was brake checked. Uh-oh. Driver report incoming. And Havoc is now 4.6 seconds. Havoc doesn't have the pace right now to do it. He needs to be within 2 seconds before the final lap, so he's got about 10 corners to do it. Will he be able to? I don't know. Right, Primate's 14 seconds ahead. He is definitely going to secure his first win here. Bravo, bravo, bravo. Let me see if I can curse him. Alakazam! Didn't work. Never mind. Going back down to D2, just position 2 to see the gap. It's 4.4. Havoc's not doing what he needs to right now. We've got another driver off track. Is that Fifi again? It is. Something's happened. Oh, he's got even more damage. He's overheated his rear tyres now, and he's got flashing terminal damage to his engine. He needs to come back to the pits as Primate is power sliding through turn 15 there. Now, Havoc is 4.4 seconds. He's not done it. He's not going to be able to do it. And where's Rubs? Oh, Havoc getting a bit sloppy as he's coming out of that corner there. Rubs is down. Oh, he's gone wide. Rubs is in 4th place. He needs to be more careful. Don't spin, Rubs. This is the seat you're fighting for. You've only got 24 seconds. You can keep it. Oh, no. What have I done to him? He's not got any damage whatsoever, but here comes Tim. He's a back marker, though, so Rubs is pretty safe. And now he's sliding again. Oh, Rubs, please keep it on track. Woo. And he spun again. The gap's 20 seconds. Let's see where the driver is. Oh no, he's about to catch up to him. And we've got another driver off as well. It's the back marker. Rubs is trying to regain traction on his car. And here comes the driver taking Rubs now as he comes out of turn 15. It seems like I've cursed the wrong driver here. Oh no. Oh no. Now, all I know is that VJVR said it was he needs to finish within the top 5, but I'm not sure if P5 is going to be enough here. He's only 12 seconds ahead of Super Bounty right now. This is all kicking off. Rubs needs to cool his tyres. You are right. Now let's quickly check on the gap between... Oh, it's increased. It's 23 seconds. Something's happened to Havoc, and AJ, I think, has now secured his 2nd place. 2nd consecutive podium. Bravo. And in 4th place right now, 22 seconds behind Havoc, is the driver, and he's got Rubs 1.1 seconds behind him, so it would be great if Rubs can take him back, of course, but it would be great for the driver to finish in the top 4 as well. We are on to our final lap now, boys, so this is what it's all going to come down to. Race leader is currently on his way in through turn 10 right now. Absolutely fantastic job from this German driver, one of our new drivers that we have, scooped up by Taghawa Phoenix Race Lab Systems. Phoenix. Let's just go with Phoenix. Phoenix coming up to the chicane at 12 and 13 now. he's had a pretty decent race. He's not been in first place the entire time. He has had to fight tooth and nail for this first place, but he's done a pretty decent job at it, knocking our previous race winner AJ off the top spot and claiming that first place and about to claim his first victory as well. AJ is currently going to take his second podium of the season. Havoc is getting really scruffy as he's going into the wall there. Rubs is in 5th place, and oh no, Super Bounty's only 1.7 seconds behind, and Rubs has a 4/10 penalty to serve. This could be it, guys. This could be it. Going back up to first place, we've got a car off in front. Let's hope he can avoid it. It's the back marker, it's Fifi again, who's having more and more trouble here as Primate comes through the last few corners now, coming up to the chicane at 18 and 19. He is about to take his first win here at OFR. He's done a very good job to battle all the way up to first place here, in complete control of his car. A very elegant and professional drive here. Well done, Prime Ape. Racing for Phoenix, getting them yet another win. Congratulations. Bravo. AJ, second place MVP and OFR champion, is going to finish in second place if he can get through the bus stop chicane, okay. Rubs is currently in 5th place. I will jump to it quickly. Let's just quickly jump to it now, actually, and see. Oh, they're side by side. I'm going to quickly jump back to AJ. It's crossed the line. Let's switch back to Rubs. He is sliding now through turns 12 and through 13. Can he keep Super Bounty behind him? He's got a 1.6 second penalty to serve, though. Let's jump to AJ as he crosses the line in second place. Well done. Havoc's going to be next, but I'm going to jump back down to Super Bounty now as he is ahead. Rubs is in 6th place. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. In 3rd place is Havoc, who's about to come through the final corner and claim his first podium of the season. Really solid drive from Havoc there. I'm sure he's going to be very, very happy with that one. Nice 3rd place. Well done for Gwen's boys. Next is going to be, oh, the driver, another new driver racing in that Corvette West sister team, I think. Sorry if I got that wrong. But he's going to come through for 4th place. Really good start to this season. Great debut and a great way to show these guys in D2 what you are all about. Congratulations. And next up, it's going to be Super Bounty. Heartbreak. I can hear the heartbreak from the stream. Rubs is going to be losing his seat if Super Bounty can get through these final corners. He's drifting. Oh my god, I think I've cursed him. No. He can correct it. He can correct it. And he's going to finish in 5th place there. Super Bounty's taking it and Rubs is finished in 6th. So guys, almost a photo finish. Really sorry about that. Rubs, Martin Bananas, another great performance from him, finishing in 7th place, picking up 6 points for his team. I'm sure they're going to be very happy with that. Again, solid performance overall. Bravo, bravo, bravo. And behind him is going to be Doc Coop, one of the other Phoenix drivers, finishing in 8th place, picking up 4 points for his team. Yes, he is. Next up is going to be Markov, the 3rd driver for Gwen's boys. He's spinning out of control as he goes through the final chicane there. Let's hope he can keep it on the track as he comes through and picks up 2 points for his team. Tim, of course, will be getting the final point for his team there as well. But bravo. What an absolutely fantastic race. Now, of course, guys, that was possibly the most entertaining GTS race I've ever commentated on. I hope you guys found that great. And just to let you know, Rubs isn't really losing his seat, of course. He is the heart and soul of Gwen's boys, and he is going to be absolutely secure, safe, and sound in Gwen's boys. But what a race, guys. Let's hope we can keep up this drama, keep up this entertainment, and this adrenaline through the future races. Thanks, guys. I hope that was great. See you later.